NASCAR just rolled onto a literal United States Navy base, and the fastest man on the track wasn't even satisfied with destroying everyone else. That's the kind of confidence that should terrify the rest of the Cup Series field. Heading into Sunday, Shane van Gisbergen grabbed the pole for the first ever Cup race at Naval Base Coronado near San Diego. His lap, 2 minutes 14, 788 seconds around a brutal 16-turn, 4-mile street circuit. Carson Hocevar landed second. Ryan Blaney took third. Zane Smith rounded out the top 4. And get this, 6 of the top 10 qualifiers still don't have a win this season. The pressure in that pack is already boiling. This isn't just another pole. Van Gisbergen has now won 6 poles in his Cup career, and he's turned road and street courses into his personal playground. 7 wins in just 14 starts on these layouts. That ratio is absurd by any era's standard. But here's the twist. He scraped a wall during his lap and still walked away with the fastest time. For most drivers, that's a disaster. For him, it's apparently Tuesday. Meanwhile, the rest of the field tells a very different story. Toyota failed to crack the top 10 for the first time since last March. That sent Denny Hamlin, chasing a 4th straight win, all the way back to 26th. Chase Elliott starts 30th. And Jimmie Johnson, a 7-time champion racing in his hometown, qualified 36th in what's likely his final home start of the year. That's a graveyard of talent buried in the back of the pack. And on a street course, that buried talent doesn't stay buried for long. Here's where this race gets dangerous. Tire degradation on this surface isn't a footnote, it's the entire story. Blaney himself admitted the recipe for survival is simple on paper and brutal in practice. Manage your tires, don't touch the concrete. Easier said than done on a 16-turn circuit carved out of a military base that's never hosted a Cup car before. Now, factor in the back of the pack talent. When proven winners like Hamlin, Elliott, and Johnson are forced to claw forward through 75 laps of tire chaos, they're not driving conservatively. They're driving like men with nothing to lose. That's the formula for late race contact, surprise cautions, and a leaderboard that looks nothing like Saturday's qualifying sheet. Is Van Gisbergen's dominance smart or dangerous for the sport? It's both. It's thrilling because greatness should be rewarded. But it's a problem if street and road races become a one-man show before the green flag even drops. NASCAR thrives on unpredictability, and right now on these surfaces, predictability has a name. Expect a split reaction. Van Gisbergen loyalists will call this validation another data point proving he's the best road course talent in the garage right now. Skeptics and traditional oval purists will grumble that street courses are turning into exhibition laps for one driver and that the real drama is happening in the back third of the field, not at the front. Best case, Van Gisbergen manages his tires, perfectly survives the carnage everyone is predicting, and drives away with his 8th road or street course win, passing Chase Elliott for the most among active drivers. On a stage nobody's ever raced on before, a statement victory. Worst case, the tire wear chaos catches up to him. One bad strategy call, one aggressive pass from a desperate Winless driver, and the pole sitter becomes part of the wreckage he predicted himself. So here's the real question. Does Shane van Gisbergen win this thing clean, or does the chaos he warned us about take him down with everybody else? Drop your prediction in the comments right now. Tell me who you think survives Coronado, and if you want breakdowns like this before every Cup Series race, make sure you subscribe because this Sunday is about to get messy.